Okay, here we are live. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Shahed. So,
Good
guys,
afternoon. Yeah,
good
good
afternoon.
afternoon.
Awesome. So, if you guys are new here, my name is Noor Al Masri. I am tax and accounting professional, and I help entrepreneurs stop overpaying in taxes. And my guest today is Shahed Chowdhury. Shahed, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Shahed Chowdhury. I'm founder and CEO of Banyan Systems Inc. We provide IT services for small to medium-sized business, and I'm here to answer any questions regarding how to help your business in the ever-changing landscape of cybersecurity, anything related to AI, and in general, how to help you through technology journey as you set up and run your business.
Awesome. Awesome. So we are here, guys, to talk a little bit about an upcoming event, little less than a month ahead of the tax tax-free summit or tax-free wealth awakening summit. It's going to happen on September 22nd for 3 consecutive days. So it's going to September 22nd, September 23, and September 24. And Shahad is one of my guests. And the summit are going we are going to talk about how to save in taxes, how to make sure you not only generate the revenue, but keep your revenue with you. And Shahad is going to address a very important thing because we want also keep the money with you, keep the information with you. So focus on cybersecurity. So Shahad, what are you gonna be covering on that time?
So we'll cover as businesses that need to start thinking about cybersecurity, the fundamentals when you have a technology that drives your business. A lot of business owners we see are running their systems, running their QuickBooks or even their other accounting system, and are not thinking about security, not thinking about data protection. In this day and age of hackers and nefarious actors, we want to educate you on what are the basics you should do, and depends on your maturity of the business. What are the other things you can do to help your business be fortified and get stronger, and also it helps you with your brand reputation. The stronger your technology is, the better your brand is. So we'll walk you through that journey in our conversations during the conference and answer any questions you may have throughout that.
Awesome. So what do you mean with the stronger your technology is, the stronger your brand is?
So a lot of firms, a lot of companies will start off with a website and maybe an email system, run that for a number of times, a number of years. However, they don't pay attention to small things like data backup, email protection, how to make your website stronger from security hacks. Because, we see simple things as using your domain to spoof your clients to get payments from your accounting system. It's these things are readily and easily done today. So we'll educate you on the basics of that, because your reputation is as good as the last customer that talks about you. And we want to make sure your customers are talking about your services and not your technology problems or other things that impact your brand. And we see this very often. So hopefully we can educate business owners on how to protect themselves, how to guard themselves, and make your brand, make your business stronger and resilient as these things are coming up. And it's an ongoing journey that everybody has to kind of take on these days, unfortunately. But we're here to help you through that journey as well.
Absolutely. So, can you take us about on your journey? How did you end up with doing cybersecurity? When did you start your business? So, can you walk us through that journey?
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't fall into this lab, but I started my journey as a help desk tech support in a small business many years ago, about 15 years ago. Since then, I really enjoy working with my vertical, which is lawyers and tax and other small business owners. And I always like helping them through their technology problems. I found that I wasn't a great technician, but I was always a good consultative partner for them. So from there, I kind of grew my business, working with a lot of business owners to help them through defining what the technology they need, or help them through the technology they already have and get them to a maturity level where they feel strong about their technology. Cybersecurity is a natural progression in the industry. Before cybersecurity became a thing, everybody was doing it anyway. It was just not called cybersecurity. So we always focused on data protection. We always focused on firewalls. We always focused on fortifying your network, whether that be in house or Wi Fi. And all of our work is really focused on making sure the business is resilient, your staff and your employees and your partners can collaborate with you seamlessly, and zero downtime for your services. So when we don't get a call from a customer and things are running, that means things are working. When we get a call from a customer and they're always calling, that means there is a problem. So we focus on proactive support, proactive maintenance, and making sure things are set up properly so that you're not calling us all the time and you're focusing on your business. So we want to help you grow your business and not be the IT guy for your business. So that's how we evolved over a period of over the last 15 years, is helping business owners through the technology journey, helping them through getting resilient, helping them through getting to a very strong position with their services. And also it helps them with their employee experience and customer experience as well. So when you have systems that are running smooth, systems that are running really well, it reflects on how they work, and it reflects on how they interact with their clients as well.
Absolutely. Awesome. So, what's the advice that you would give someone who starts in the business, but maybe they are not ready yet to have a service like yours? What should they take care of, and when they would know they are ready to start now hiring someone or contacting you to make sure like they are they have the support for their technology and making sure they are safe.
Yeah, it's a great question because sometimes technology can be a service can be seen as an expense, right? So we always advise clients or prospects that you should always look at what your business is doing and what you need from it. Because often, if you talk to technology service provider, they will try to sell you service that might not be fitted to your service or your business. So the first thing we always do is we sit down and we speak to them about what do they do, how do they use technology, and what they need going forward. Based on that, we usually provide a free assessment and we give them some guidance. We never force anybody's hand to work with us, but what we do is we use a consultative approach to tell them, here's the best practice in the industry. Things such as get your own domain, don't have a personal Gmail running for your business, get a Microsoft subscription or a Google Workspace subscription. Look towards doing MFA for multi-factor authentication for your email. Look for some kind of backup. Do you have data that you need to back up? Do you have accounting data? Do you have customer data? So things that you need to do, you need to back them up and be very focused on that. And then as they mature, they hire new staff. Then we help them through that journey of onboarding and offboarding staff and new
Mhm.
employees, whether they be contract or full time. Then we can also support them through procurement of technology, whether that be laptop, desktop, printers, peripherals such as that. So it really starts with the business owner understanding how their business is starting and evolving, and we like to be partners at the beginning and help them through the journey. We have customers that started off with one or two person operation, have grown to like 15 to 25-person operation, and we've helped them through that journey. And often business owners think that you have to invest a lot in technology. Luckily, today's time, you don't, because technology is cheap. You just have to make sure that you're looking at the fundamentals, the right type of devices, the right type of email service, making sure you have a professional website, making sure you have a professional email. And that brand positioning helps you interact with your clients and grow as well.
Awesome. Yeah, you mentioned in the beginning, like not to have Gmail accounts. Like this is one of the things, like when I look at any business where they have like the name of the business and then at gmail.com, like, oh my God, why? Why? So I
It's our personal pet peeve. And yeah, and maybe I can just speak to it for a second. I think one of the things, it's not that Gmail is a problem for personal, but you may have personal information for clients, and when you're
Mhm.
dealing with the personal information, you don't want it in the public domain. So when you have your own email domain, it's protected and it's less vulnerable to hackers getting access to it. So it's about how you position yourself to your clients, right? It's, at .com, your company name looks great, but the other part is at .com, your company name really means that you're looking after your clients' information and you're guarding it just like they would. So those are the things that we help and educate clients on how to run their technology services.
I love that because I never know this is going to be a problem with personal information and stuff. For me, it was like more like positioning and like, okay, show like you are a real brand, real business, not just like someone who's trying to do some stuff on the side. But this is a great point. Like I never thought about it like this, like to protect the information.
Yeah, and a lot of businesses, if you're a startup and you're getting funding for certain types of businesses, whether that be
Mm-hmm.
nonprofit or other services, you may have regulatory compliance needs. So
Mm-hmm.
we work with nonprofits, and in order to get funding, you have to have a base level cybersecurity. So we actually walk the clients through what that means. They think that just getting an email and MFA will be enough, but there are things that under the hood you really have to study and make sure you're covering. So, when it comes to those regulatory and compliance, it does need a little bit of expertise to work together with the clients, understand their workspace and their environment, and we guide them through those processes. So it's really a collaboration. It's not about here's cybersecurity, start using it. It's more about here's the cybersecurity you need for your business from a funding perspective to regulatory perspective, and then
Mm-hmm.
obviously it flows into your brand positioning and resiliency as well.
Okay, got it. Yeah, this is a really good point. And I don't want to like spend a lot of time talking about this here. Like, you guys want to learn more and talk more about how you should guard your business, what you need about like cybersecurity. You want to register for the tax accounting, tax-free wealth awakening summit. I'm going to put the link here on the comments and you guys can just register there. It's only $9. So if you register, just $9. Just we want to make sure like you guys join us and show up because what we are going to be sharing at those 3 days, it's going to be very, very uh, profitable for your business. Technically, you um it's only 2 hours a day, so 11 a.m. Central until 1 p.m. Central. I'll be covering myself about how to about the wealth planning, like how to protect your business, how to protect your I mean your business revenue, how to just not just generate the revenue, how to keep your money tax free, like how to reduce your taxable amount because yeah, you generate the money, and then like you have like 37% or 32% taxable income, like you paying almost 50% of what you're making, just because you're not doing anything, you're not planning, you're not really taking care of what you need to be taking care of. So you want to join us to learn about that, how to protect yourself, how to protect your income, how protect your business. And the last day I'll be teaching a strategy to reduce your taxable income by at least $20,000. So you want to be from day one, because if you just join on day three, you're not going to get the full value, and you're not going to be actually allowed to join just day three. You're going to have to join from day one, because there's a lot of things that you are going to benefit from to make sure your tax bill when you do your taxes is not high. It's going to be as low as possible, or maybe you get a refund even if you haven't got a refund before. We want to help you create the opportunity to save in taxes. So don't come complaining like next year in April saying, "Oh my God, I owe so much in taxes." Do it now, plan for it now, and the easier way to do it, it's just like sign up for the summit, learn more about it, and then we'll tell you what the next step could be if you're interested. But just joining the summit is going to give you a lot of benefits, and you're going to hear from Shahed, you're going to also hear from other great people talking about also tax strategies. So join us. Don't let this opportunity go away. So Shahid, like, what do you have for people? Like, what do you want to tell them to encourage them to attend your session?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to meeting few folks at the conference. We're gonna have a checklist for small business owners and on how to use cybersecurity from start to end. That will help you kind of get your business up and running. And then we'll also have information on the next generation of things that you should be thinking about. A lot of people are also working on is the basics of AI and how you can utilize it with the right type of service. So, we'll cover a lot of these, things that we talked about today. But you'll walk away with some materials from us, and then you'll also have our contact. So anytime you need advice because you're coming through this channel, you can always reach us, and it's not billable. So you'll be able to get some advice from us and hopefully help your business grow. And like Nora said, join from day one and then learn and grow your business.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Can't wait to listen and learn from you. And you mentioned AI. That's really exciting. So I can't wait actually to learn from you and to have you at the summit. Thank you so much for joining me today. And guys, subscribe, follow us, and then let's meet you at the summit. And watch out for more. So can't wait to see everyone at the summit. Have a great day. Bye.